Welcome to another episode of Centennial Tech, helping seniors learn tomorrow's tech today. I'm your host, Chris, and today we're talking about a topic that's very important for anyone using the internet: how to spot and avoid online scams and fraud. As more of our lives go online, scammers are getting more clever. They create fake emails, texts, phone calls, and even social media messages that look very real. These scams are designed to trick you into giving away personal information or money. But the good news is, with a little knowledge and caution, you can protect yourself and use the internet safely. Let's start with phishing. That's when a scammer sends you an email or message pretending to be from a trusted company, like your bank, the post office, or even a family member. They might say there's a problem with your account or that you've won a prize. Then, they'll ask you to click a link or give them personal information. One way to spot phishing is by looking closely at the sender's email address. If it seems strange or has lots of extra letters or numbers, it's likely fake. Also, be suspicious of emails that sound urgent or threatening, like "your account will be closed today." Real companies don't pressure you like that. Another common scam is fake tech support. You might get a pop-up on your screen saying your computer has a virus and to call a number for help. Don't do it. These pop-ups are fake, and the person on the other end will try to convince you to give them access to your computer or pay for repairs you don't need. Remember, real tech companies like Microsoft or Apple will never contact you out of the blue. If something seems off, close your browser or restart your computer. Let's talk about passwords. One of the simplest ways to protect yourself online is to use strong, unique passwords for each of your accounts. Avoid using the same password across different websites. If one gets hacked, all your accounts could be at risk. A good password is at least 10 characters long and includes a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. If you have trouble remembering all your passwords, consider using a password manager. These tools securely store your passwords and fill them in for you when needed. Social media is another area where scammers are active. They may pretend to be someone you know or even create fake profiles of celebrities or government officials. Then, they might message you asking for money or information. If you ever get a message from someone asking for financial help, especially if you've never met them in person, be cautious. It's always okay to say no, block the user, and report the message. One scam that affects seniors especially is romance scams. This is when someone pretends to start an online relationship with you and, over time, asks for money, maybe for an emergency, travel expenses, or medical bills. They often say they can't meet in person because they're overseas or in the military. These scammers are very skilled at building trust. If someone you've only met online asks for money, no matter how touching their story is, it's most likely a scam. Never send money, gift cards, or share your bank information with someone you haven't met face to face. Now, let me tell you about a real-life example. I recently heard from a listener named Margaret, who got an email saying she had won a large gift card. All she had to do was pay a small processing fee. It looked legit, but thankfully she paused, remembered our tips, and called her daughter. Turns out it was a scam. She didn't lose any money, and she wanted us to remind listeners, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Let's go over a few safety tips you can start using today. First, always think before you click. Don't open links or download attachments from unknown sources. If you're unsure about an email or text, ask someone you trust to take a look. Second, keep your software up to date. That includes your computer, phone, and any apps you use. Updates often include important security fixes. Third, be cautious when shopping online. Stick to well-known retailers. Look for a padlock symbol in the address bar and HTTPS in the web address. That means the site is secure. Fourth, never share your personal information, like your social security number, credit card details, or passwords, over email or text. And fifth, don't be afraid to hang up or delete a message if something feels wrong. Scammers often rely on fear and urgency to push you into quick decisions. Slow down, breathe, and check things out before acting. You might also consider freezing your credit with the major credit bureaus. It's free and helps prevent anyone from opening new accounts in your name. One last tip: Talk to others about scams. If you've been targeted or know someone who has, sharing your story can help others stay safe too. There's no shame in it. Scammers are professionals. They know what they're doing. What matters is staying aware and helping others do the same. If you'd like more resources, visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/Centennial Tech Podcast. We regularly post tips and links to articles about staying safe online, and we'd love to hear your questions or stories. That's it for this episode of Centennial Tech. I hope today's discussion helps you feel more prepared to spot and avoid scams online. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and share it with a friend or family member. I'm Chris, and remember, take your time, stay informed, and trust your instincts. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.